I got hell, I can't read it. Hey, this is one of the tires I dismounted, put a new tire on it like 3 weeks ago, and I messed the sensor up in it, and so it sets a light on the dash is really annoying. And if I got about a couple thousand hits on my phone, and the light flashes and annoys you, I want to put tape over it, but I didn't. So I thought I'd bring it along. I'll show you what it looks like, except for it's broken. It's not all together. I just had a piece that I set out somewhere or other. I tried to do a quick fix on it. It's one part of it. It's just a little electronic sensor. I tried to duct tape it in there. I think it worked for about 20 minutes because the spinning motion of the tire flung it off. And I got these from Amazon. Came with the sensor. Now my tool is supposed to, my scan tool is supposed to sync with these guys because I got the same ones. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Here's the brand name. Of course, it's backwards to you guys because I got the camera backwards, so you're gonna have to read it backwards. Even this is backwards, right? That's what I'm putting now. This is what I'm going to put in now. This is a new tire on this rim, and it looks like that. So, but I don't need the valve. I don't need the rubber part, the bottom part. I don't need this. I just need to put that on. Because I put the rubber things in here back when I don't know. Well, looking at this one, that's what it looks like. This is a little monitor that monitors the tire pressure and sends it to the computer in the car. So mine has a screw in the bottom. This one does, and it looks like to me they changed them a little bit. So I don't know if I can. I'm thinking I'm going to have to change the whole thing. So the valve stem I stuck in that was leaking, I didn't want to destroy the tire at $12. Now I got to throw it away. Because this company, which is Altel, which is backwards, you can't read it. It's A on the very bottom. Altel backwards has decided to change them now on us. And so it's marketing. It's marketing. Let's change the ones. So when you get a new one, you can't swap it over. You got to replace the whole thing. Yep. So yeah. So after the fact, I'm able to push this little button and remove the sensor and put a new one on. But the other one used to have a screw in it, which was a pain in the butt. Changing a little screw in the bottom. And I'll show you that one when I get it. When I get it out, I'll show you what it looks like. Because I don't have another one of those that looks like that down here. It's at the house. Because I had to go to yeah, they talk about it right on the box. See that little nail deal up at the top here? You got a little poking thing to poke the something or other to make it so it's an approved, but the ones I got were the old stuff, old stock, you know what I'm saying? And I need to get my glasses on. Not that anything's gonna fly, but they're here somewhere. These again, these are universal because there's frequencies or so many. There's some numbers. I can't remember the number, but it fits the 315 and 433 all in one. When that's the microwave something or other something. The microwave something or other that it transfers out. That frequency. All right. I guess you guys can see. So I just broke down the tire, and sometimes you can take and there it is. I guess I can zoom in a little bit. Maybe possibility. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Now you're below it now. You're below what I need to be at. There, right there. Yeah, right there it is. And I gotta yank that out of there. I wish I didn't have to destroy the stem. How do you get it out with destroying the stem? Well, it's very hard. This thing here will keep the tire down. And then there's a foot that goes on it too. There's a foot that goes on it too that pushes it down farther. It's just like a wooden block. I used to use a wooden block before I had that tool. So now you can see the stem in there. And I could spend more time trying to save the stem than it would be to just pull it out. There is some people that show you how to save that device. Yeah, like I said, there's people that show you how to save that device, but it really not cost effective. Cost effective unless you want to take the tire totally off the rim. Say I can do that too, but I'm still not going to save it. It's still going to be just looking for red channel locks. Used to have quite a few of them. Used to have quite a few of them around here, but they, well, what do I say? We tend to walk somewhere else. I can't even break it. I can't even break it. Well, I was going to try to show you a shortcut with that block, but she's not going to be a shortcut today, so. It could be just because I'm on. I tend to notice that this is just rubber tire lube. Keeps your tire from getting ripped up. Makes the slide a little better. And so we're just gonna dismount one side of it, and that may free up us some room here. Then you just use this guy. Like that. This was an ice pick 3, which took place of ice pick. These are snow tires, so I'm kind of wondering if it looks kind of aggressive. It's because it is. It is aggressive tire. It's because we got snow here. That'll give me more room to get in here and give you guys a better view of it. Let's say you just want to replace that sensor. Okay. So you got to get a set of these little Torx bits. And you have to find the one that will fit the Torx on the end down here. And this one's a 10 Torx, 10 mil. Sorry you can't see, but let me tell you, I'm having a hard time seeing myself. So. Zoom you in sometimes it's just not good if you want to see what I'm seeing. Alright, so right there is a little Torx nut that you will unthread. Alright? And then that'll be the screw that you might want to save. And let me tell you, you're going to lose them if you don't be careful. And that's what's left of the sensor. Alright? That's if you want to take and just swap out the sensor, which I And that's what it looks like here. So far I can't do that one because this sensor doesn't have the screw in the end, see? So I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't do that. So I got to replace this whole thing. So how do you get that whole thing out of there? You're just going to have to pull it out and waste it. You can put some lube on if you like. You think you're going to save it. It's not that old. It might be able to save it. I'm thinking not. So you can get one of these little tools here that threads on the thread of it. You use that. Or there's another tool that hopefully I can find it. Because I have a couple of them here somewhere. I won't be able to find it because I didn't put it back, I guess. Oh, here they are. See, I lost one. And then the best thing to do now is if you've lost one, is you buy another one. So then you got one for each hand, but you only need one. And these are meant to thread on the end of the valve stem. You use it to pull the old one out and put the new one in. Some of you might be saying, oh, are they all the same? Yes, they are. All of them the same. They're all the same threads on the valve stem. At least in US. I mean, it could be different somewhere else, but in US, it's the same. Oh man, me, I'm just moving some of the stuff. Now I'm trying to find something I can put underneath here, like a 2x4, and they're over there. But you can use whatever you want. I'm trying to save the stem, so you could save it. You could save the stem in case somebody wanted to save it. And it takes longer to save a stem than to just throw it away. Get something round you can put between your rim and tire and pull it out. So that's what I'm saying, is you're not going to save it. See, it just ripped this piece off of that piece. Now it looks like I got 5% of my camera, and hang on, I gotta get you powered up. I don't know how you guys went dead already, but you're dead already. Still there? Sorry about that. The new used camera has battery issues. No surprise, right? No surprise. I would love to put you guys on the balancer, but I got like 2 months worth of junk that needs to go away. But it migrated from there over there. Yeah. That's part of the video, right? So you just take your cap off. This is, this could be the same thing as if you don't have a monitor and you need to put it on. Most people aren't going to have a tire changer like mine, but I do have a manual one underneath you guys that I used before I got this. So, and some people know how to take them off. Some people know how to take them off without any kind of equipment. They just know how to do it. So you can put this kind of soap that I got. This soap will work. Any kind of, you don't. I would tend to stay away from any kind of oils and stuff, because you don't know what it's going to do with the rubber valve, the stem. Because it's made out of rubber, right? So the valve stem that I just destroyed getting out, then you need to put this through the tire, and then you need to put the old thread back on you. Then you just got to pull that guy back up in there. It's like the same thing as you did when you pulled it out, except for you're pulling it in. I like to put some sort of a piece of pipe there. Maybe. So she only goes up in there so far, and you want to see what I did, I can zoom in there. There we go. So I just pulled you up in there like that one. That's what the new one looks like. So now if you have one of these tire changers, it's best not to destroy this new one. It's best not to destroy the new one. Mounting the tire back up on the rim. And I usually end up breaking them, taking them off. That's how the other one got broke. There was a day that it was just a day that I really didn't want to do. If I can get you guys back, there we go. I didn't really want to put the tire on, and then you could tell because I damaged that. So. Try to stay away from that area if you can. So tend to mount it over here. Start over here and work your way back to that area, if it's possible. And you're saying, hey, I don't have that kind of money for a piece of equipment like that. Well, let me show you that piece of equipment I was talking about. There we go. There we go. Okay. So here's the manual one that I have right here. So I guess I thought I zoomed you guys out. Are you guys out or in? I can't tell if you're in or out. Yeah, I guess you're out now. Don't pay attention to the junk around here, because most of it doesn't belong to me. So you can put your tire in here, and then you have this thing here, cranker, that pulls them in. So you can do up to like 22 inches on this because it has all these holes. And then you got this guy to put it back on. Now to take it off, so you're saying, like, how do you get it off? How do you get it off? I can always put it back on. Well, there's a device down underneath here. That breaks them down right here. Thing right here. Put your tire underneath there, and then you break it down. So, you know, I use this on, works really good on motorcycle tires, and works really good on tractors, small tractors. Works really good on them. It's good. It's just good on smaller tires. You can't put smaller tires on this. Even trying to break them down on this, it doesn't work. But I got it. I already took one side off, so now we just got to put the air stem on. Put the air in it. So this one has a blast, big blast hose, so hold on to your ears. Nope. Didn't need to do that. These days, tire changers are going pretty good for a pretty good deal right now over here in the U.S. because people start their business and run with it for a bit and find out that it's not what they thought it would be. That's how I got this one. This and a balancer. This can be portable. You can portable. You have to fix the pressure with it. The balancer is portable one, except for I couldn't find a battery. You put your batteries and plug in the back. So you could like take it out on the job site and balance your tires. But it's an older unit, and I can't. They don't make. According to the guy that the manufacturer, that's all moisture blowing out of it. That's why it sounds like that. So it's exactly 9 degrees out. So the best day to keep these tires was 9 degrees out. I find. That's my story, right? So this little tool is a pull-in tool. It's a pulling tool, and then it's also a valve core tool. If you don't know what sorry, there's junk in the road. The valve core is this thing here. It's a little thing that screws down inside the stem. And this tool can put it in, and then if you have an issue with wanting to let air out, I think that's for this one problem here. And then this thing here, you can thread on it also to pull a valve stem in. But I usually use this one when I'm putting a tube in a tire, so it'll keep the stem from going down inside the tire when you're trying to mount it up. So this is what I use this one for. This is a good deal. I think it's just overpriced though. I think they're like $25 or $30 for what it is. But it's up to you. Like I said, I use that other one to pull the stems in, and that's they're already available on Amazon. They're probably about the same price as this thing here. Could be more. I don't know. I haven't. The ordering department orders that stuff, but like I said, I lost one. I couldn't find it, and then it was underneath all the stuff here, and then no, I just put some. There's a gauge on this unit, but she's not too accurate. She's not too accurate. I thought I'd just bring you along. I mean, you know, a live one. I don't think if I did a live one yet. I might have done a live one a while ago. There's different ways of mounting tires on rims too. I'm trying to remember when I was back at the tire school. I worked at Independence, then I worked at Firestone, I worked at Goodyear, and you want to know a little thing about the balancer? I can show you that if you'd like. The first pedal on that side, I'm going to say my left. If I'm facing that way, it'll be on your guys' left, but it could be on the right. That's the one that mounts it on the rim. The center one is the one that uses this side thing over here that breaks the bead down. That guy there. That's the one that breaks the bead down. The first pedal is the one that rotates it. That's the first one that rotates it. It said the very first one, closest to me now, is the one that mounts it up on the rim. Mounts it on the rim. Mounts the rim on the machine. And on the tire, I'm trying to see it's leaking. Remember how it's leaking there? It's because I got an issue inside on the changer where some seal or something's leaking, and I was going to tear it apart and do it, but you know, I got so many other things to do. You know, if you own a car, you're constantly doing something with it. I'm telling you. Newer cars still doing stuff with it. You're saying, oh no, I take it to the dealer. Well, you're paying for the dealer to work on it. So, and the dealer's getting like $130 an hour US cost. Could be even more now after the first of the year. I know there was like $130 before the first of the year. So $130, I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that's making $130 an hour. That's a lot of money. And well, they're factory trained service guys. I worked in some of them, and some of them might be getting some training, or some of them not. Just saying. And if you didn't see, let me, if you didn't see that machine very up close, let me, some people like to see that, this stuff. So these 4 dogs go out. They go out and hold the rim, so let me show you. Here, they come in. Now, so there's 2 ways you can grab a hold of the rim. You can grab the rim by this thing, or you can grab it by the inside. Why would you want to grab it by the inside? Well, if these things are slipping here, if these guys start slipping on your rim when you're trying to take it off, you can grab it by the inside. The problem with that is you have to make sure it's dismounted, which means that thing over there needs to break it down, and then you can put it on, bring it all the way out. Once it's broke down, you can stick it in there now, and this thing here will catch on the outside of the rim. I wish I had a rim to show you that. There is a rim. If you guys want to see that another time, I could probably arrange that in a live video, because some people like that kind of stuff. So I got another tire I got to put on, but I'm not thinking I'm going to do it today because I don't know. Can you see my messages? Can you see my messages? So I got another tire that I'm supposed to put on the car too, which is the same kind as that, but on another one, and it's right there. Actually, I thought when I was going to take this off and put that sensor in, but I thought that was one of the tires I still got to replace. So Ice Pick is the ones I initially put on, and what happens to them with the belt shift in them. And then all of a sudden you're driving down the road and the tires go, and you're back in the car. Go, you know, you don't really see that. But yeah, she gets a good shake. You feel the steering wheel. I got one. I got 2 more other tires. Tire guys didn't tell me they had a problem with the tires. They just kept selling me tires. Like, oh, the customer wants this tire, so we'll just keep selling them tires. So I ended up doing one. I had an issue with it, and they were like, yeah, well, you know. So then I bought another one. Did the same thing. Like a year and a half later, it started shaking, belt shifting. But that was a long time ago. They used to have that stuff back in the middle 70s. Now we're in the 21st century, or whatever it is. 2020s. Is it the first century? Anyways, it's got that going on. Alright, so I thought I'd bring you along in like a 45-minute quick video for you. They said I got to get this tire back on. I plan to do a live video tonight on that blower unit over there. I'm not going to show you unless you want to come back and see it. They said I need to put this other tire on, probably maybe tomorrow. Depends on if I'm gonna spend trying to drive down and see if I can find a train. That's why I'm putting that on today, because I didn't want to mess with it tomorrow. So I'm planning to drive somewhere tomorrow and see if I can catch some train footage, because there ain't nothing going on up here. And I think it's going to be a bit longer, a couple more weeks before we see anything good. So subscribe while you're right there. You can give me a thumbs up. I haven't seen a thumbs up in a while, so. But it looks like I got 3 today. Well, thank you guys. I mean, like, I don't know what it matters if we give a thumb up or not. That's what I'm just going by what everybody else says. Everybody else does YouTube videos that I'm watching. Well, give me share me and give me a thumb up and oddity and all that. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it. Like I said, I can just, if anything, I can take this video and go, hey, I did the right front tire which I didn't. This is the right rear tire, and then I can go back and look at it afterwards, like next year when I can't remember what tire I did in the wintertime, because winter comes here once one time a year, which lasts about 4 months. And then we put the tires off to the side and put our summer tires on, and then we're good for about 3 months or 4 months, and then we're back at it again. So I just keep them ready to go. Thanks for watching. Peace. I appreciate you watching. Thanks you. Have a good day. Bye.